Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my beautiful Virgos, for December 2017. So it's for you, my gorgeous Virgos, for December 2017. It looks like this month you are going to have to watch your back. I mean, when I say that you're going to have to watch your back, I'm talking about your health, I'm talking about your lower back, and lower back, it's going to actually be a quite sensitive area. Whether you have a problem with lower back or you don't have a problem with lower back, it doesn't matter which age you are, anything like that. But I can just tell you for the fact that throughout December 2017, you are going to have quite problems with your lower back. So just kind of make sure that whatever you do, don't overdo it. You know, if you are going to do some kind of exercise, or if you're going to the gym very often and things like that, just try to be very careful. Try to not overdo things, because your lower back is going to be very sensitive, and there could be like possibility that you can like hurt yourself a little bit, and then you're just going to need like some extra rest and things like that. I'm not saying that this is going to happen like 100%. I'm not saying that you're going to hurt yourself, don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying just to pay attention, not to put any strain on your lower back throughout December 2017. I know I have seen this before, and Virgos, we seems to have lots of lower back or back problems. We seems to have had lots of lower back or back problems throughout this year 2017. Sorry. And also the way you sit, you know, just make sure that your posture is correct and things like that. And also to take like a quite good supplements, you know, something like for circulation, something like a cod liver oil. Sorry. Or if you don't want to take a cod liver oil, something like a maybe flaxseed oil or a linseed oil, which is like a plant version or vegetarian version, or like of omega-3 essential fatty acids and things like that, that are actually going to be really good for your circulation, and it can help quite a lot when it comes to the lower back pain in general, and things like that. And when it comes to the actual number, you see, when it comes to the actual number, this is where I get really excited. When it comes to the actual number, it's number 11. Number 11 is a really powerful number. It's a really important number. Just remember, we have number 1 that is doubled, you know, so we have twice number 1, which means that you are about to get the whole control over the situation, the whole control over your life. I'm not saying that you didn't have a control over your life and things like that before, but it's the certain confidence. So it is very important for me to say that this is directly going to be connected to either your work, and it's directly going to be connected to either your financial situation and your own personal achievement. So it doesn't, personal feeling, personal achievement, personal happiness, personal achievement above all. So it doesn't matter if you're working, it doesn't matter if you are retired, it doesn't matter if you're at the college. However, this is going to be great month, because it is going to reflect on you in such an amazing way that you are going to be able to have a control over the situation, because there is the confidence that you are going to gain because of your own personal work, because of your own personal achievement. And also really important for those of you who have been maybe a little bit down lately, or for those of you who didn't see any improvements in your career, for those of you that didn't see any improvements when it comes to your personal achievements. This is what 11 means. So December is a very good month for you indeed. Okay, so let me just tell you something. That the 6th of December is going to be really good day and very significant day, because it's going to be very important for those of you that are in relationship. Okay, there are a couple of things that are going to be very significant on this particular day. Now, thing number 1 is, for those of you that are in relationships, something very significant is going to happen. Something very important is going to happen. Something very powerful is going to happen. 2 people are getting closer together, and 2 people are deciding to take their love. 2 people will decide to take their love on a whole new level. So maybe you will get married to your partner if you didn't get married. Maybe you will get engaged to your partner. partner. Maybe you will move somewhere else. Maybe you will get a new property. Maybe, you know, there is something very significant that is going to happen on this day that is going to bring two people together, and this is going to be great. And especially for those of you, if you didn't like have a great time lately, if you were fighting lately, if you were arguing lately with your partner and these things just didn't work out, this day is just going to change everything, okay? Another thing that I was going to say on this day is that there is somebody also from your past, certain person you haven't seen in a really long time is going to start coming back, okay? And this person that you haven't seen in a really long time is connected to either your childhood or is a friend, an old friend who you haven't seen in a really long time, and this is all going to become renewed and you're really going to like it and you're going to feel automatically really good about it. So I think that this is a really good day, not only for love, for people in relationship, but it's a really good day for those of you, you know, for the friendship as well. So it's a love, love, love. Another important day is going to be on the 18th of December, my gorgeous Virgos. You know why? Because there is some kind of trip or some kind of journey that you're going to have on this day. You may not necessarily go on the particular journey or trip on this particular day on the 18th, but you may plan journey. You will kind of be aware of the certain journey. Maybe this is going to be the day when you're going to book a journey. However, it's going to be a very interesting trip or journey that is going to manifest on this day. And you know, when I see trips, when I see journeys, I always connect it to something very spiritual, and I always connect to the fact that this is just like kind of the universe trying to let you know just to take some time out. The universe is trying to let you know to go on a trip, to go on a journey, to just enjoy your life and to not forget of the work-life balance. Very, 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 very important. Virgo, my beautiful Virgos, you're so hardworking, and sometimes you can work, learn, do things, and sometimes you just forget about yourself. So this is why these journeys or trips, you know, to plan them are really, really important. Another important day is going to be on the 28th of December. 28th of December, again, this is just like a more of a warning. Do not plan anything on this particular day. If you have something to sign, try to avoid this particular day. If you have some kind of like negotiations, try to avoid on this particular day, because this particular day is not going to be good for negotiations, for new startups and things like that. If you must have some kind of negotiation on this day on the 28th of December, you can't do anything about, that's understandable. It can happen. Maybe you should get something like you see this beautiful like amethyst. Amethyst is absolutely brilliant, and it's something that I highly recommend. This is the product, part of my brand new range of on my website. Beautiful, gorgeous amethyst crystals that comes set in the sterling silver, and it also comes with a sterling silver chain. And amethyst is just something so important because it protects you against like negativities, it protects you against negative thoughts and things like that, and it's a highly intuitive also. But above all, it's going to protect you, especially if you have something to sign and which may be like a little bit negative. And if you can't change a day, if you can't change a date, I highly suggest to get like an amethyst crystal. You see, you can get this on my website, it's in the description. And amethyst crystal is absolutely brilliant, so you kind of protect yourself from certain negative energies that you could have on this particular day, so things may work much better in your favor. Okay, so this is something that I highly kind of highly recommend. Okay, so if you are able not to sign something on this day, then try to avoid. But if you're not able and this is the only day when you can kind of go ahead, then get an amethyst to kind of protect yourself. Okay, and also interesting enough, the 28th is also going to be significant because there is going to be a very good sign when it comes to your finances and your financial situation. It's going to start looking much better on this particular day because there is something in particular that is going to happen. Something in particular is going to happen on this day, on the 28th, when you're going to get a materialistic gain. bottom line is there is a certain materialistic gain that you're gonna get. So after this moment, from this moment onwards, your financial situation is just going to start looking much better after this point. Really, really good. Okie dokie, Virgos, so good. It's so far so good, honestly. Very good, very interesting. The month is really going to be busy. The month of December is going to be much more busier than you think, but there is also going to be a very interesting realization that you are going to have about yourself. And the first part of December is just going to start with a boom, boom, boom. And when I say that it's going to start with a boom, 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 it's the fact that you guys, we are, shall I say, going to feel super, super intuitive, and also that super intuition that we are going to have, which is going to start right directly at the beginning of December 2017, that particular intuition that we are going to have, it's going to awake certain feelings in us, and the certain feelings that are going to be awakened are going to kind of direct us to towards the fact that we're going to realize that there is basically you will realize that you have to push yourself a little bit more. You have to push yourself that little bit extra, that little bit tiny little bit extra. So when you do things, when you're trying to create something, whatever you do, like especially in the first part of December, from the first part of December, I say this very strongly, you will come across the situation, when I said it's going to come from your own intuition, that is going to be the situation that is going to make you realize, and it's going to be connected to your future. It's going to be connected to your future planning, and this feeling is going to make you realize in the first part of December, you just have to push yourself that little bit more. You just have to push yourself that little bit extra, and you will be absolutely fine. When I say push, so Virgos, we sometimes like to stay in our own comfort zone and things like that. We give 100%, better the devil you know type of thing. You know, we give 100%, but sometimes we just have to push ourselves extra, and this is exactly what is going to be really enlightened in the first part of December, which is going to be absolutely brilliant, because there is something magical going to come out of it. There's something brand new going to be born out of it. Brand new feeling, especially brand new idea is going to come out of it. Very strong idea and motivation, certain motivation that you didn't have, certain motivation that you've lost maybe, or that disappeared for a while. It's just boom, boom, boom. It's just going to start coming back at the beginning of December 2017, which is going to evolve in you, basically thinking about your future, what you're going to do next. You're going to confuse yourself a little bit, but by the time you get to the mid-December, there is going to be like a little bit of confused feeling, but a good feeling, confused feeling, but a naughty feeling, confused feeling, but exciting feeling, confused feeling, but a new beginnings feeling. So that's why you get so excited about new things in your life. You get so excited about new beginnings in your life. I know exactly, and I know exactly this feeling is just going to be so overpowering, and also on another hand, it's going to give you so much energy. Mid-December is also going to make you realize that you're going to have to kind of make a decision. You're going to have to make a decision. The decision that you're going to make, it's going to have to get rid of something. You're going to have to get rid of something in your life. You're going to have to get rid of this little excess in your life that you no longer need. So you're going to have to kind of contemplate for a little bit. You're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to realize that in order to move on, you're going to have to cut something out of your life, and you will see exactly what that is, and you will see exactly what I mean. This is going to be very important, and this is also going to be an important turning point, because you will just also realize that you have to look at the things from a slightly different perspective, from a slightly different direction, from a slightly different angle, and then you are gonna get the whole new feeling of confidence, of the whole new feeling of direction again, and you're gonna get even more excited about your life. The third part of December is also going to be so significant, because it's just going to make you feel very, again, very nostalgic, about people who you have. I'm smiling because I'm picking up on the feeling and energy already, but it's just a really beautiful feeling of nostalgia when it comes to your people from your past, when it comes to people from your childhood, when it comes to certain family members. You know, you're gonna be like emotionally like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, why I haven't done this, why I haven't done that, why I didn't go to see her, why I didn't go to see him. You're going to be thinking quite a lot about your family members. You're going to feel very family orientated at the end of December, and you're going to especially want to put things right. If you think that the things are not right with a certain family members, if you maybe had a fight with somebody, or you didn't see somebody in a really long time with your family member, you will just feel like you want to sort things out. You want to be friendly with everyone. You don't want to see these people. You know that this life is really short. We don't live forever in this life. And that's why these are all feelings and emotions that are going to be going through your mind. Your family members, you will want to see, you will want to socialize with, and you will socialize with. And also, it's also friends from the childhood and old friends. There is a particular friend from the childhood or a really old friend that I'm keep on seeing that is going to come back into your life. Somebody you haven't seen in a really long time. Somebody you've lost the touch with, but somebody you love to beat. Somebody who knows for so long, but you lost touch with. And this person is going to be back into your life, and it's just going to feel so great. And also at the end of December is going to bring a feeling of you wanting to make certain changes when it comes to your home, when it comes to your home environment, when it comes to your and these big changes are going to be changes that you wanted to do in a really long time, but you just didn't find the right time to do it. You just couldn't do it for whichever reason. Maybe you were working too much. However, you will want to kind of create, you'll be thinking about your living arrangement. You will be thinking about your living environments. You will want to make a certain changes. You will want to make changes that are going to reflect on you in the best possible way when it comes to your home, when it comes to you feeling really relaxed and content in your home. Some of you have been, again, working really hard, working all the time, focusing on college, university, or maybe you had a hobby and you were focusing on different things, and that's why this house or living arrangements are going to play an important role. And this could also be like in the garden, maybe outside, maybe you've got a big gardens, maybe that's something like that you wanted to do in a really long time. It all depends. But it's also kind of the 3rd of December 2017, and it's also going to bring another important decision that you're going to need to make. And this decision is all again going to be connected to the first part of December. Again, it's going to be connected to your own intuition and on your own feelings. And I would highly suggest you to get lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli is absolutely brilliant, and it's a very powerful crystal. They call it a stone of an ancient Egypt. It's just so gorgeous. This blue color is absolutely remarkable. And this lapis lazuli crystal also comes, also you can get on my website, and this like a sterling silver setting, and it comes with like a sterling silver chain as well. And lapis lazuli is absolutely brilliant for like emotional balance, and it focuses a lot on our intuitive process. And this is what I think that you would need to wear throughout December, but not only December, in general. You see, it's a very good stone because it does help our intuitive process, and it focuses on intuitive process, and this intuitive process is going to be very enhanced when it comes to you, when it comes to us throughout December 2017. It's a very good crystal for the emotional and physical balance as well. And I think that this is something that you're really going to benefit from. It's a very powerful crystal indeed, very special. And also when it comes to there is something else. You see that December is just going to be so busy. There's just so much going to be happening in December. This is absolutely remarkable, to be quite honest with you. Very interesting indeed, you know. And also there is a certain, you know, if you are waiting for some kind of a judgment, if you are waiting for some kind of court case, if you're waiting for some kind of decision to be made, this doesn't need to be court case. This doesn't need to be like the actual judge or something like that. But it could could be, it's basically any type of decision that you are making, that you are waiting to happen, and it could happen like at the end of December. There is a certain decision, certain important decision like that, that somebody else is going to be involved with, somebody else is going to be connected to, and this decision is going to be very important for you, because this decision is going to work in your favor. This is going to be positive, and it's going to bring a balance back. It's something that you might have been kind of worrying about, or you are going to worrying about, you're going to be worrying about it a little bit, but then the decision, the bottom line is, the decision is going to be positive. Decision is going to be working in your favor. Decision is going to work in your favor. So this is also, thank God, going to be positive outcome at the end of December 2017. You see, that's what I'm saying. There's just so much is going to be happening, and the financial situation by the end of December 2017 is going to feel really, really good, and it's going to feel much better, and you're going to feel much more secure, and you will want to kind of buy something to someone who you love, whether this is going to be a family member, brother, sister, whether this is going to be boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, husband, however. I can see you buying something. I can see you being really generous and buying something really wonderful to somebody who you love. And also, I was skipping this for the end. Like, for example, for those of you that are single and ready to mingle, lots of you that were single and ready to mingle, you had a feeling like you want to find someone finally. You want to share this life with someone, you know. If you were single, lots of you were kind of, especially in the last 2 or 3 months, you know, you were really feeling like you are really ready for it. Absolutely ready to start sharing your life with somebody, but there was a little blockage that lots of Virgos had, and the blockage that lots of Virgos had, especially in the last 3 months, but this has been going a little bit longer as well, at least in the last 6 months, there was a blockage that Virgos had, and the blockage was actually connected to the fact that you would be absolutely ready, because this is all because of the imbalance, okay? And it does happen sometimes. It depends on the energies around. And what happens with this blockage, like you would feel like you're absolutely ready, absolutely fine. Okay, I'm gonna find somebody. Yeah, I'm ready to find somebody. But then, as soon as you see somebody who you fancy, as soon as you see somebody that you like, as soon as they look at you back, as soon as they show their interest, you're like, oh God, no, I don't like this person. No, I don't like this person. And there could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. First, you think they're sexy, you think they're exciting, you think they're really cool, you think they're really good looking, you think they're really interesting. But as soon as they turn around towards you, as soon as they let you know that they like you, they fancy you, they would want to be with you, there would just something happen, and you were just like, no, I don't like them. It's just like a little game of a cat and mouse, you know. And then you realize it's one person, second person, third person, fourth person, fifth person. It would just be like that, one person after another. Don't worry, I'm not saying every single one of you went through this, but majority of Virgos was going through this, whether you realize this or not, whether you understand this or not. And this is because Virgos, we had a little imbalance in our sign. That has been part of our sign for the last 6 months, but very, very, very ridiculously strongly in the last 3 months indeed. And this is that imbalance that was constantly like kind of not, it was imbalancing you in a way that you were not able to find somebody who you would want to kind of settle down with, because as soon as they would show their interest, you would just kind of run away, you see. Very, very interesting. So now that particular time, that particular period is slowly going to start kind of finishing. Now this period is slowly about to finish, slowly about to stop, step by step. It's about to finish. The end of December 2000, don't worry, it's not going to last forever. By the end of December, at the end of December 2017, there is someone very interesting that is going to manifest. Please don't get me wrong. Oh, he's telling me somebody's going to manifest again. No, please don't get me wrong. I can see this person manifesting. I can see the new beginning with somebody. not necessarily new beginning that is going to happen at the end of December, but this person is going to start manifesting themselves, himself, herself. This person is going to start manifesting themselves, and this somebody that is just really going to become very interesting to you. Automatically you will like this person, automatically you will fancy this person, automatically you will find this person interesting, but it is going to be like now when you feel that they like you, now when you feel like they fancy you, now it is going to feel different. It is going to be different. I'm not saying you're going to start having a relationship with this person straight away, but you are going to meet someone very special, and later that person is going to play an important part in your life. It is new beginning, connected to the new beginning, which means couple of things, which means that you're going to see this person in a different way. This person is going to be really special. This person is going to be really different. But also new beginning means that there is a new romance about to start happening with that person. This is somebody very, very strictly professional. This is a very professional person. This is a very interesting person. This is a very powerful person. This is a very sharp person. This is ridiculously intelligent person, and this is what you love. This is what we love. We love interesting people. We love intelligence. We love intellect and things like that. It turns us on, and this person has got it absolutely all. Okay, very educated, coming from a very special and very powerful family and all these things, and you are just going to be absolutely loving it, because there is also something very interesting going to be connected to this person that is going to be different to who you would normally fancy. Very, very cool, very interesting. So when it comes to those of you guys that are single and ready to mingle, December should bring, or shall I say the end of December should start bringing someone very, very special indeed. Guys, I can't believe that this is December 2017. Thank you so much. Mwah. Sticking with me for so long. What I want to say now to you is I wish you all the best, like for this Christmas. Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas. I wish you all the best. Merry Christmas if you're celebrating, of course. Merry Christmas. And also I wish you Happy New Year. I wish you lots of love, lots of positivity, lots of positive energy, and lots of new beginnings. And this is exactly what I see. 2018 is going to be very, very interesting year. But until then, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. As I said, thanks so much for sticking with me all this time. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like, share me on Facebook, Twitter, and of course don't forget to comment in the comment section. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.